Hello everyone, Neofizz here, and welcome back to Season 2 of Neofizz playing Minecraft on the Cobblecobble server. And this is episode number 16. This will be a multi-part episode because there's a lot to do here. I'm starting a big project today, but I thought I'd show you around a little bit for some of the changes that have occurred since the last episode first. I've been digging around down here. I'm down at level 39, and you can see I dug like crazy over there, and every place you see a double torch is where I was sectioning off chunk borders. And the ugly wall back there is due to the anti-X-ray plugin, which I hate so much because of how ugly it makes things, but oh well. And over here, yes, I sectioned off and used glass borders to section out the chunks, and lo and behold, I managed to successfully find 2 slime chunks. This chunk is a slime chunk, and that one there is a slime chunk. I put a wood block in the center of each one of them so I'd remember which ones were which. So yeehaw, I found myself slime chunks. So I've got slimes now, and I'm going to be able to make sticky pistons, and I'll probably be able to make leads and sell them at the shop, and everything will be good. So lucky me. I was very discouraged. I dug this whole area out and sectioned it off, and I kept coming back here and never saw anything. And then one day when I was walking by, I heard the squishy sound and I started digging for it, and I ended up right in here. So I thought, lucky. All right. So I'll quickly show you here. Here's the entrance in, and if I go up the stairs, it was right here where I originally put that marker block. Right there. But I didn't find any slimes right under that spot because it wasn't deep enough, so I had to dig down till I got to level 40 or lower, and it was level 39 where I dug out those chunks. Another thing, while I was down there lighting up caves and stuff, I ran into another goodie. So you can see here, I don't know if you noticed before, but my fence used to only come to here, and now it's expanded to go all the way around to there in this snow biome. And it's not because I wanted the snow biome, it's because I wanted something else that I found. So here we've got a trapdoor, double trapdoor, and if I go down, whee, splash! We took the fast lane down. And over here, I found myself a skeleton spawner. So yeehaw! And I originally, I hear Zombert. We'll get our sword ready just in case here. Maybe I better put my armor back on too, just in case. And so goody, I pillared up at this point here, and ended up in that spot that I fenced off. So I made the quick lane down here, but I haven't made an elevator up yet, so I'm gonna have to just teleport back to home. Yahoo! And I'll show you another thing here that I have that's kind of neat as well. Over in, not in this area, but I'll just quickly come out and show you. Yahoo! That right there's the downspout, and it was right about here is where I had found the spawner. So I decided I'll brick off a square corner at that spawner, and I'm going to end up building it in this direction, so I decided to put the chute right there. That's that. One more thing I did is we go running along in this direction and head for the zombie spawner, which I have right now it turned off. And the reason why, I was just getting tired of listening to the zombies, so I put the torches in. I do have I have gotten some glowstone from being in the nether now, and I can make some redstone lamps, but I haven't done that yet. I'll be doing that sometime soon, and I'll probably make a little episode showing me wiring that up. But it's off in this direction. I had originally planned when I was making this zombie spawner to have this stairway going down, and this goes all the way down to where I started a branch mine here. So right here I'm standing at level 9, and what's it can be 8, 7, and this is like level 7. So when no, wait, I think this is level 10. Yeah, I'm not positive anymore, but I ended up you can see I staggered these so that I'll end up putting the next layer right there, so that when I dig, there'll only be this tiny spot here that doesn't get searched, and the chances of having a vein that tiny are pretty slim, so I don't think I'm going to miss out on anything by missing those spots. Oh, and I did start digging here. You can see it goes a long way there. Oh, and I hear the squishies. No, not quite sure where they are, but actually it was when I was coming down these stairs here that I first heard it, right? I was up here is where I heard them, and I dug in that direction, it got quieter. Then I dug in this direction and found them bouncing around in here, and it turned out that was one of the chunks I had dug out. Oh, there he is. So yeah, it was this is how I originally found it, right? So so I'm lucky. In a future episode, I'll turn this into a slime farm, and I'll show you how I do that. I've got my little flair on how I do it. So we'll head back home again. Oh, getting hungry too. Better get some food in. And one other thing to show you here. This was an experiment I had done out here in the yard. And what this is a new timer design I was playing with. This is actually an etho design, but I was playing around with trying to add a monostable circuit to this so I could get a quick pulse. Then I realized that each side of this is producing its own quick pulse. So you can see, every 15 seconds. Well, that was kind of weird. Wow. Strange. I'm getting some really weird graphical glitches there. You can see that the piston was disappearing completely on me. Well, it's still there. Maybe it's just the spot I was standing in was doing something weird. That was strange. Yeah, so this is kind of simulating something that I want the timer to do for me. Because we're going to go over to where I'm setting up the witch farm. I've done a little bit of preparation, but I need to set in the shifting floor, and I'll use pistons something like this in order to shift the floor back and forth so that when the witches spawn, they will fall through the shifting floor. That's still weird. I'm getting some weird graphical glitches there. And according to the server rules, you can't leave redstone devices like this running. So I played around with it a bit to find that I just need to settle a lever here or run a current to this block or that block there. Or actually, there's a lot of spots here you can run a current that will stop the device completely. And I found that as soon as I turn the current off, it immediately starts. So this is the right block for me to be operating this with right here. So I'm going to rip this down now, or quickly show you. Here we have an empty hopper. This hopper has 11 blocks in it. And when this is turned on, you'll see that it's throwing all the blocks to the other hopper. And then that hopper starts throwing them back again. And it's when the comparators sense the hopper empty, it shoots the current. So this is actually this straight line part here is the actual hopper timer itself, then these two blocks in combination with these 4 repeaters and couple redstone torches act as an RS NOR latch here that will keep one side live or the other. Right, but while it's doing it, I'm getting a quick pulse coming off of this torch and that torch, enabling me to make use of those pulses to operate the pistons. So this will work out kind of good. It's a lot more compact than using a zillion repeaters in order to, in combination with RS NOR latches in order to make a timer. So I thought, well, this will be a good thing. So I'm going to rip this down now because I need the parts at the out at the witch farm. And I should get rid of these slime balls while I'm at it. There, the yard's all cleaned up again. Whoop! One piece of redstone missing. There. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of these slime balls now. Oh, I better get moving. We're already almost halfway through this part of the episode. So yeah, look, I'm up to 60 slime balls now. Yeehaw. I can finally make sticky pistons and leads and stuff like that. Yahoo. Alright. Oh, looks like Pixel Head's in. But I hope he understands that while I'm working on making this film, I'm not going to be very chatty. So we'll make our run for it here, and this ought to be exciting. I better get my sword ready. I normally don't come out here at night. And you can tell why. It's because I haven't got this half slab. That's actually going to be one of the last things I do. But it's a nice straight run from here, and that's good. It doesn't take long to get out to the witch farm. I don't know. I might set up another hub for getting to this in the future, but for now, I don't mind making the little run. It just takes a few seconds to run out here, and I'll show you. Actually, we'll dump some of this stuff into the chest. These blocks, this redstone stuff that I'm not using right away here, and don't need the buckets right away or the lever. Get these blocks away. I'm probably going to need some sand though. Now I have done some preparation. Oh, I'm lucky there's no one over there coming for me. I have done some preparation here, and what I did was I filled in the area here with sand and then emptied it back out again. And I don't know, this is probably going to be deep enough, so I'm probably going to have to backfill the rest of this. But I might have to do a little bit more sand filling to get rid of more of the water, particularly for the channel going back, because I'm going to need to run redstone back to the control center here. So that's what I think I'm going to do now first, is lay in the sand. Oops, you can see the current's pulling me while I'm doing this. I might end up cutting some of this just to not bore you to tears. If I do that, I'll stop the stopwatch so that I still have an accurate timing on the length of the episode. But I think I'm going to need this at least 5 wide. I'm envisioning either a 2 or a 3 wide passage for the channel that will run the mobs, because I'm going to drop the mobs there through the shifting floor, and then I'm going to run a channel to bring them all the way back to where I'm standing there, and then I'm going to have a mob evader that brings them up in the air and drops them. And I tossed around in my head whether or not I want to actually try and get XP from them, but you know, the witches are really difficult. If you leave them alive at all, when you drop them, they can use healing potions on themselves, and that will make them difficult to kill, even if you have dropped them to weaken them. So I'm thinking, maybe I should just drop them and kill them and get their goods, and not even attempt to use this as an XP farm at all. I think this will be exclusively for getting their goods, because they have good goods. Pardon the pun, or the repeated words there. Yeah, the witches drop an assortment of goodies like glass bottles, redstone, glowstone, spider eyes, gunpowder. I think there's something else they drop too. But it is a good assortment of stuff that's useful, that you would want to keep and make use of. And that's the whole reason behind making this farm, is so that you can easily get that stuff instead of having to go farming it for yourself. You can just take it directly from them. But for a swamp, this water sure is deep. I've been in a lot of swamps where the water's only like 1 or 2 layers deep, but here it gets really deep. But you can see where the water's blue here, this isn't swampland. And oh boy, that gets really deep there too. Ha! Yeah, so this isn't all entirely swamp. Every place the water is not gray, it is not swamp. Oh, well, this isn't bad. Here where the water's gray, it's a lot more shallow. So this won't be too bad here. Ah, that's really shallow there. Yeah, so I think I'm going to probably want to make a fairly wide area here of no water in order to put the build into and whatnot. I think I've got enough space there where the platform is, but I'm probably going to need more, because I'll need room to put that hopper clock in order to operate the pistons that will shift the floor back and forth. So I might have to clear out a little bit more space of the water. And here, yeah, you can see where it's blue. It's really deep. And once I do have this water cleared, I'm going to put like a stone brick wall, a smooth stone brick wall in to hold the water back. I'm not just going to have sand holding the water back. So I have to make another wall around this whole thing as well. How are we doing here? Oh, we still got lots of time left on the episode, so I'm just going to keep muddling away here at this, and it shouldn't be too bad. This is the most difficult part. Oh, jeez. See that? I wasn't even thinking. I was so busy talking, I wasn't really thinking. I have to actually go in here and put sand in here. And I'm going to suffocate in the process. Uh-oh. Here we go. Get out. Get out. Get out. Ah! Okay. We got air. We go back in. Yeah, I didn't do this part when I should have. Oh, maybe I should get some food so that I can regenerate after suffocating too. Yeah. Yeah, so I got to get in here and get the sand in under this walkway, because as soon as I clear that sand out, the water's going to flow if I don't. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, I should have brought my my helmet for water breathing, but I wasn't thinking, I guess. Oh yes, working underwater is so much fun. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in case you're wondering, you're thinking, Neo, you forgot. Well, no, I didn't. I did run all around here and clear out every bit of clay. And oh my goodness, it was fun because I was using my water breathing helmet and my aqua affinity uh, that had aqua affinity as well. And my god, I was out here for at least a couple of hours running around, and I managed to get a full, excuse me, a full chest, not a double chest, but a full chest of um, the clay blocks. So I definitely got a lot of clay out of the deal. Oh, here we go again. More suffocation. Oh yes, the suffocation game. Oh yes. And I won't sing the suffocation song because it's not that much fun to do. Oh geez, and look, we're getting low on the sand. It's a good thing I brought lots, because I'm going to need lots to do this. So did I get it all? No, I still got the rest of this to do. Okay. Oh, it's not too bad. We're coming along here. We'll have this done soon enough. Let's get some more air. And we just have a little bit left under this walkway to do. Then we can go back to the above ground part. Oh, we still have this spot here that goes a bit. How far? Yeah, just to here. Hey, oh. Okay, let's get back up again. Yeah, it's the only problem with working underwater. You gotta work really fast and you still don't get much done. It's better if you have a water breathing helmet, and if you're digging, you gotta have the aqua affinity too, which makes everything wonderful. And I guess in the recent updates, if you have a water breathing helmet, it also improves your vision underwater. Now, because I'm using Optifine, my vision underwater is pretty good. I'm not hardly blinded at all. But normally when you're in the water, you can hardly see it all. It's terrible. Oh, geez, look. We're going to end up using up all the sand. And that's fine. That's what we brought it for. We brought it to use it. Okay. Because once I get this dug out a bit, then I'll have the space I need and can continue on. Because I don't even want to start putting in the shifting floor pistons and whatnot until I have the space I need to run the redstone for operating it, right? Because once I do that, then I'll at least have something to test run this with and see how it goes. I haven't lit up the caves underneath here yet, but that has to be done. And as I mentioned before, the whole area needs to be half slabbed, and that'll be a fun little adventure as well. The half slabbing is really only necessary on the land, but I'll probably end up doing it even on the water, partly so that in the end I'll have all that flat space that I can work with. Because all that flat space will be nice for doing other things like farming. You know, having all that farm space will be good. Okay, so it's back to being not so deep here again. And we did have enough sand to get it done. Goody, goody, goody. But down here where it's only one wide, that's going to pose a bit of a problem. I really do need to half slab more here, and I might do that today as well. That is pretty deep there, isn't it? It's deeper than I expected. And we'll take that. Now the only thing about having all this sand here now is that when night comes, mobs can spawn. And that's no good. I guess I shouldn't have put that sand there. I should be putting half slabs here instead. Okay. So let's get some half slabs. We'll get all of our half slabs. And because we don't want the sand here or here, we actually want half slabs there. And oh yeah, this is shallow enough to make it easy too. Okay, and what about over here? This looks shallow enough too. Oh, it always was a pretty skinny walkway here, so good thing it'll be just that little bit heavier for me. A little thicker, just to make things simpler for me. There. Oh, and we got the laggy McLaggins you could see as well. Yeah, so we want to go... and then a half slab. Yeah. Okay, this will be a little trickier trying to put the half slabs in on top of the sand. Well, stop the sand before it's too deep, like I didn't do there. Oh well. Okay, well, let's just do this. We can always take that sand block off there and put the last half slab in. Oh, well, at this angle I can actually see it, so that's not too bad. I really should be using the dark wood slabs here, though. No, actually, I really just wanted the dark wood slabs for that inner part to mark out that circle, so I think we'll be good here. Oops. Oopsie. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. There. I'm probably going to want this a little wider, but I don't think I have the blocks to do it right now. Yeah, you can see this is a long-winded project. It's going to take some time, quite a bit of time, to get it all done. Well, let's see about getting those pistons in. I'm going to want them right there, so I should have brought some dirt with me. Not soil. Some dirt. That's as far as I know. I think this whole thing is going to be fine. I hope. Oh, I'm hearing it from down there. That's where I'm hearing it from. So yeah, that's in case you didn't recall. Uh-oh. I should have half slab. Well, I gotta take these out to half slab. Okay. So, let's get the half slabs in. There, so at least have them in. And if I have to dig this up, I will. But for now... let's see. Yeah, there's going to be a 3-wide channel here at least. And then I'm going to need space to run the redstone. And I don't want to dig down the ground that far, so I think I'm going to need to fill it. Let's see, if it was a 3-wide channel, then I'll have a wall here. Then I need 2 more just for the redstone to run. And that's assuming just 1 redstone wire. I might need 2. Yeah, I could need 2 redstone wires. Because if I want to put a lighting system in, I'll have to have another on-off, right? Yep, that's right. So, This might be a little more difficult than I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll have to have some kind of lighting system to turn it on and off. And from what I'm seeing from the builds I was looking at, that's going to be a challenge because you're really only going to be able to light the top platform properly, from what I recall seeing. So we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. For now, I just need the channel for the redstone that turns the pistons on and off. So I'm getting low on the sand anyway. And when I go to dig this sand out, I'll be wasting the shovels quick like, right? Unless I want to dig it by hand and not use a shovel, which I don't want to do. Oh, we're looking here. Oh, I think we're at the end of the episode. So, stay tuned for episode number 17, is it? Yeah, episode 17. And until then, this is Neofizz signing out.